If you were to ask me a month or two ago which headphones I would recommend to most people, I would probably have said the Sony WH-1000 XM3s. They now have the XM4s, but at around $300 plus, it's a little bit of a tough pill to swallow for most people. The reason why I would recommend those is for comfort, convenience, and of course the active noise canceling that those are famous for. But now that we have these, I might have a different recommendation. These Soundcore Life Q30s come in at 79 bucks and they check a whole lot of boxes. So let's see how they compare. I'm Joe Intel, and here I review home theater, home audio, personal audio, and other tech. If you enjoy the content after watching the video, like, subscribe, you know what to do. If you don't, you can leave a thumbs down and a nasty comment. That's fine. I've reviewed other Soundcore products and I've been impressed so far. None of them had active noise cancelling, ANC. I've reviewed other products from other manufacturers that claim to have active noise cancelling, and for the most part, I've been kind of let down by the noise cancelling on those. That was the first thing I wanted to try with these. Did the noise cancelling actually work? And the short answer is yes. Yes, they work. They work well. They do what they're supposed to do. And to break it down more specifically, it doesn't perform as well as the Sony when it comes to some of those higher frequencies. But when it comes to lower frequencies, that's what you're going to experience most. Let's say when we get back to flying, if you're on an airplane, you hear that engine noise, that's mostly lower frequencies. All right, so right now I am using some binaural headphones, and these are by Sonic Presence. These microphones actually measure flat from 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz, which I've verified. And so what you're going to hear right now is about how it sounds to me in my ears. And so right now I'm going to be playing some pink noise, and pink noise is equal amount of energy per octave, so it's linear on a logarithmic scale, which is the way our ears hear. That's what pink noise is. And so I'm going to play some of that so you can hear how it attenuates low frequencies versus high frequencies when I'm using the active noise canceling. The ear cups themselves actually do make a good passive seal, so that's important as well. These have a transparency mode which allow you to hear the outside world through the microphones in the headphones. They work pretty well. The Sonys have this feature where you can place your hand over the ear cup and it activates that transparency mode.
I'm a little bit nervous.
You're a little bit nervous. Okay. Hold on, I can't hear you very well. Can you tell me again?
I'm so nervous.
Why are you nervous?
It's immediate, so on the Sony you hold it, goes to transparency. When you take your hand off, it goes into normal mode. With these, it tries to do the same thing, but there is a delay. When you hold your hand to the cup, maybe a second, 2 seconds later, it'll switch to transparency mode. But when you take your hand off, it stays in transparency mode until you go ahead and do that whole thing again.
Transparency. Noise cancelling.
It's a little bit clunky. The implementation isn't very great. Let's get to the sound quality.
Don't take it personal, I ain't lying, I ain't hiding, I've been grinding, multiplying. I've been trying to get my weight up, staying prayed up, meditating and taking time away. You always posting up pictures, trying to look like you winning. I'm writing rhymes in the kitchen, soaking in moments we live in, yeah. You got the nerve to be on me, faking your life for the IG. If you got my number, don't add me, cause baby, I'm on taking, just be. Don't take it. Taking, just don't be. And live my life. Don't take it personal. I ain't lying. I ain't hiding. I've been grinding, multiplying. I've been trying to get my weight up, staying prayed up, meditating and taking time away. You always posting up pictures, trying to look like you winning. I'm writing rhymes in the kitchen, soaking in moments we live in. Yeah, you got the nerve to be on me, faking your life for the IG. If you got my number, don't add me, cause baby, I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus.
The sound quality on this is very pleasing, very similar to the sound signature that I found on other Soundcore products, which is impressive bass, maybe a little bit more bass than I would prefer. I feel like it can kind of muffle the sound, but I think a lot of people out there would be impressed with how much quantity and the quality of the bass. For me though, I would prefer to turn that down. The Soundcore app is very reliable. It provides updates. It provides ways for you to change the settings on the buttons and what they do. But most importantly, they give you an EQ for you to be able to change the sound to your particular taste. So I have a setting that I like to use, and I use it across all of my different Soundcore products. I want to make sure to reiterate that the sound quality on these is very impressive for the price. I mean, just in general, I would say that in many cases, I would actually prefer the sound of these to the Sonys. Crazy, right? Now, with regards to look and build quality, looks is a little bit subjective, so I would say that they look fine. They, you know, when I put them on, there's nothing offensive about them. Yeah. But as far as build quality, I don't really love the shiny plastic. I prefer that they use a matte look like the Sonys. So regarding the comfort, these do feel a little bit heavier than the Sonys, but the pads are very nice. They're soft, they're plush, and they feel comfy on the ears for long listening sessions. And the clamping force is also comfortable for my head. I really appreciate the actual physical buttons. I find the touch to slide up and down on the Sony, it's kind of hard for me. Sometimes I end up skipping a track. So actual physical buttons is welcome. Thank you, Soundcore, for using USB-C for charging. That is very handy because most of the stuff I have here is USB-C. The charging time and the battery life on these are ridiculous. So battery life with active noise canceling, 40 hours. With active noise canceling off, 60 hours. These also have fast charging, so if these are completely dead and you plug them in for 5 minutes, you get 4 hours of use out of it. Now, going back to the looks, the other thing I don't like is I don't really love this logo. The shiny logo kind of reminds me of a cheap Beats logo or something. I'm not sure. I would prefer if they would have not used that or made the logo a lot smaller. Just my personal preference. These do come with a portable case, which is nice at this price. They didn't have to do that. And they also fold very small and compact in case you want to throw it into a backpack or something like that. I really like that they added NFC. I find that feature very useful. If I want to pair it to my phone, you can just touch it to the side and boom, it pairs. That's it. There's nothing else to do. This device also allows for multiple connections, so you can connect to 2 devices at the same time. That's handy if you have multiple devices. When watching videos over Bluetooth 5, which is what these have, there was very low latency, almost not noticeable. And last but not least, let's talk about call quality. That's something that was very weak on the Sonys.
So just for fun, this is a quick test of the Sony WH-1000 XM3s. And so these are significantly more expensive, but they are also known for not having great call quality. So you guys let me know, how does this sound in comparison? So this is a quick test of the Soundcore Live Q30s, and they have just been updated. I'm not sure if it fixes any of the issues with the call quality, but here it is. Let me know. This is a little bit quieter than the previous test because everybody's sleeping, but let me know if this sounds better.
And it's pretty much trash on these as well. I'm hoping that this is something that they can fix in future updates. This is something that they've done before, and I wouldn't be surprised if they were able to on these. For 79 bucks, these are hard not to recommend. I would imagine that it would be difficult for somebody to really nitpick. If you were to buy these, they're not, they're 79 bucks. So to compare them with $300 headphones is crazy already. And I think it does check a lot of those check boxes. It's not the best at any particular thing, But I think for a lot of people, you're going to be very happy with these headphones. Anyway, that's it. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, subscribe, ring the bell to be notified when I upload new videos, and become a patron if you're interested in buying some of the stuff that I have. I just have too much stuff. I throw it on my Patreon page and sell it at a discounted rate. So patreon.com/Joe and Tell. Anyway, that's it. Take care. Bye-bye.